What's up, guys? We're making another challenge-ish video.
Yeah.
Danny, what are we playing today?
The Newlywed Game.
We're
Because we're
beautiful
lovers.
newlywed gay couple that's also brothers. That was a little fun.
And I'm wearing the same outfit as last time we did a live video.
I checked to make sure I wouldn't wear the same.
You're like, I'll wear a
because that's-
Spider-Man shirt, but not the red one this time.
Yes, this is a Spider-Man shirt for true Spider-Man fans. Because it's just Peter Parker's high school. But, so yeah. We're back in the RV.
Yeah!
And, I guess we've, taken the RV to Game of Thrones land because, we're gonna be an incestual couple.
Yes.
And, yeah, we're gonna play the Newlywed Game and,
I have
see how this goes.
I have the questions laid out next to me. The way it works is I'll ask a question. Are we both writing down the answer to that question?
Yes.
Our own and each other's?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll see who, like, if it applies to me first, I'll write.
Okay, like I'm like, hey Mark, what's your favorite? And then we both write down
I'll
what your
write
favorite
my
is.
favorite,
Okay,
you
okay,
write my
okay.
favorite. Yeah, and then we'll compare, and then
Okay.
we'll flip it.
Alright.
All right, we got this. All right, what's question number one?
Started off simple
All
and
right.
lame.
All right.
Favorite color, Mark. What's your favorite
My
color?
favorite color.
Yes.
I'm going to write kind of small because we're on paper and I want to be conservative.
I'm gonna write big and waste paper.
All right.
Alright. I said green.
It's green.
It's
It's green.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
don't know if that
in
even shows
focus.
up, yeah.
All right, and I'll scribble it out so that I can't cheat if green's the answer to another question.
It's not.
All right, so now we're doing your favorite.
Yes. This red pen is kind of crappy. I thought it was nice, that's why I did it.
All right, I'm going with yellow.
It's yellow.
Oh, we're so cute.
You know what, Mark? I got one thing to say. The trees.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I only know your favorite color because you told my son and he says it all the time.
Yes. Well, my favorite color has also changed a lot. Like, you've consistently been like, yeah, I like green. And I'm like, this week it's purple.
I was going to say...
Next week it's blue.
Prior to this year, I would have thought purple.
Yeah, except yellow has actually been my favorite color for like a solid 5 years now.
All right.
Yeah. Mark, what frightens you the most?
What frightens
And
me
not
the
no
most?
like, oh, my dead child or my wife leaving me, like a
Yeah.
real fear.
Like,
Because that's not a real fear.
but like a more casual,
Like a phobia. Like,
Okay.
oh, yes, I'm afraid of people with huge penises. Do I know this about you? I'm going to write one thing down and hope it's right. Oh, looks like that. Looks like an M.
All right.
Mark, I think the thing that frightens you the most is heights.
You're close. It's tall, shaky ladders.
Ah.
It's not so much heights because I can do roller coasters, no problem.
Yeah, but
Going
I'm terrified
to like
of heights as well.
the top of the Empire State Building, no problem. But I used to work on a farm, as you know, and this one day I had to climb up this ladder to let down these feeders for the animals, and I was supposed to have a spotter on this 24-foot ladder sitting in sand, but he was drunk that day. So he was passed out in the back. And so I am like 14 climbing up this shaky ladder, and it has forever scarred me.
All right.
Did you just give me your answer, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Like, I am terrified of heights, but I have, like, 2 that I'd put above that.
What frightens you?
What frightens me the most, Mark?
frightens you the most? Oh, man.
I feel like I know what you're gonna write, and I feel like you're gonna be wrong, but I still want to, like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I wrote airplanes in the night sky.
Like shooting stars?
Like shooting stars.
Oh no, Mark, it's the crushing weight of society's expectations
Oh
upon me. It's blood.
Blood? Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I am hemophobic, but not homophobic. I thought you were gonna write deer.
Oh, true. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's what I really thought you were gonna write.
Deer. He is afraid of deer, especially like crackhead deer that are out in the middle of the night.
Now a bloody deer? That's up high? Oh no.
Oh, what about like wait, like a really tall, like ginormous, like zombie gory deer. And then he just
What were those creatures
he gores
called?
you through the chest, and then when he elevates his head, now you're like 100 feet off the ground in contact with a bloody
What were
deer.
those creatures called? They were like, I think they're called Irish elk, but they had like a prehistoric name too, because they lived like a long time ago. But they're pretty much massive deer with massive horns, and
Oh, I
their
have
horns
no
were so
idea.
massive it was too heavy for their head. And that's probably why they're extinct.
Hey! 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 Alright, next question.
All right, Mark. What would I request as my last meal? What would you request as your last meal?
I actually thought about this.
Alright.
Alright. Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
It's like 3 courses.
Oh, so it's not your wife's pussy.
I
started writing that.
You did not say that loud enough for the camera.
No, I know. There's a reason for that. 3-course meal. Wait, so is it multiple items?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I was prepared with like 1. Are we talking appetizer, dinner, dessert?
I'm talking about like 3 meals, but each one's a
Okay.
course.
Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like this is on here. You're writing a lot over there. I only got 1 thing. I don't even know if you like it that much.
Alright, the last course is a dessert.
Oh man, you told me the other day what like your favorite food is, and I forgot. Like your favorite place to eat. Didn't you? No.
My favorite place to eat is like the most like low class like redneck, like not even redneck thing, like it's a chain restaurant. Like I feel
what,
like
Cracker
it should
Barrel?
be, no, it's Longhorns.
Longhorn.
Yes, it's Longhorn. But
you like Longhorn more than this place I wrote.
because
Dude, I got 2 things.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
get
your
this
favorite
on.
restaurant should be like a home like restaurant, like a one of a kind place,
Mhm.
like that place we order from every Friday.
Yeah.
But no, I love Longhorn. All right, what did you go?
I didn't write down a 3-course meal. I really don't know you that well when it comes to food, because it's normally like, I'm in the mood for this, and you're like, okay. I wrote steak and Red Lobster. Anything from Red Lobster.
Oh, that's not bad. I do like surf and turf, but if this is my last meal, I'm gonna start with a pork roll, egg and cheese. Just pork roll, egg and cheese from Sorrento's in Freehold, New Jersey, with some fries. Their fries are home fries, either are fine. Then I'm gonna follow that up with a Hinks. This is a local place. Hinks Thanksgiving sandwich. If you've ever been to Wawa and had the gobbler, it's like that but homemade. And then I'm gonna finish it out with just an apple pie.
I thought that was like 3 apple pies, not the 3rd.
So yeah.
I was wrong. Alright.
All right, your last meal.
What would I request as my last meal?
Stop backing up. We're making a YouTube.
Yeah, you jerk! I don't know what I was gonna say. I feel like you're writing a lot there.
I'm giving you unnecessary detail. Alright. I wrote a dang good quesadilla, chicken and cheese only.
See, Mark, that is very wrong.
What was your
But I
last
do
meal?
love quesadillas. A large plain pizza with extra cheese from Tony's and F Dizzy.
Okay. You do like pizza. Sometimes I forget how much you like pizza because you don't eat pizza much around me because you've already eaten it like the last 3 days.
Yes, and that's the thing is, you're like, oh, should we get like a pie or two? And in my head, I'm like, well, I can eat a pie by myself, so that's up to you. How much can you stomach? All right, Mark. I just saw this question. Mark, who's better at making love? I guess this could be like a...
I think we should just both write our opinions,
Yes.
and if we agree, we both get the points. If we disagree, neither of us get the points.
Oh, we're keeping points.
No.
I was going to say, like, there should be a reward, like, whoever wins gets to slap the other person, but I'm really sensitive, so I was like, I can't do that. Okay. Should I give my answer first?
Yeah.
I said me, and I got an argument prepared.
Okay.
I said me because I don't make love, and that's better than whatever you do.
I went cold. I said me. I have experience. Virgin.
All right. No one's done then. All right. Mark, if you could get rid of one of your flaws, which would it be?
Okay.
What do I think you're going to say?
What am I? I mean, I'm so flawless. Obviously, guys, look at me. Like, comment, subscribe if I'm flawless. Actually, don't, because then you won't.
Well, that ruins what I said. I said your massive ego. Oh, man. I feel like there's things I heard you pick apart about yourself, but I feel like you also don't mind about yourself.
I'm gonna be kind of like vague on this one, a little bit like more general.
Oh, man. I'm gonna write this, but I have a reason. Because I don't think it, but I also feel it.
All right.
I said your lack of motivation.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't think you're an unmotivated person, because I've seen you motivated. I think you just get in slumps where you lose motivation and you kind of let it take over.
That's fair.
Because I get the same way, so I notice it in people too.
Yeah, and to get rid of that, I would have to just get rid of my anxiety, which would have been a great answer. Instead, I just wrote my insecurity in general. Because, like, at first I was going to say, like, my all my extra weight. But I'm the type of person that even if I was of a healthy weight, I feel like I'd look in the mirror and be like, oh, I'm not good enough yet.
Yeah.
So if I got rid of my insecurity, I think it just got real. Were you ready for that? Were you ready to go that deep?
Oh, we're recording. I forgot. I thought I was in therapy.
Therapy. So wait, rephrase the question so I can answer for you.
What's if you could get rid of one of your flaws, what would it be? If I have to get rid of a flaw, what would I get rid of? Why'd you look at my nose when you said that? I like my nose.
No, it's not your nose. I eyed you up real quick. I know what our grandparents would get rid of.
Yeah. But I don't see that as a flaw. They do.
It's fair. Do you see this as a flaw?
Who knows? I have mine because I know it right away. I'm equally cocky and equally self-conscious. So, like, I can't even be like my fat stomach because sometimes I'm like, oh, whatever, who cares? I like my big tummy.
And I'm just going to go with what I feel like is obvious. It's just, you're bald.
You see that as a flaw? I don't. I do. I wrote my bluntness.
Okay.
And I wrote that because even though, like, it, not to sound cocky, it makes people laugh, and, like, it's what my humor is me being blunt towards people, it's also very rude, and people who don't know me kind of just, you know, take it the wrong way.
I get that.
And it comes off as me being a jerk. So I wish I could be less blunt and more considerate, like, think before I speak.
Yeah.
I also think I have undiagnosed ADD, and that goes towards it, so...
Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm a really sarcastic person, but I have gotten to the point, I mean, it took, like, 26 years. But I got to the point where I'm like, oh, this is a new person. Don't be sarcastic with them until you know they can handle it.
Yeah, my brain doesn't let me say that. I'm just like right away off the bat. All right, Mark. Do you sleep on your stomach, back, or side?
Oh.
Yes, and I have to write the way I think you sleep.
I'm going to go off the way that I usually wake up.
Oh, really? I go to bed differently than I wake up.
Me too. So should I put like the position I go in to try and fall asleep?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's where I spend most of my time anyway. Should I be specific?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I don't know how you sleep.
Alright. What did you say?
Standing up, you narcoleptic
You just wrote on the couch. I fall asleep everywhere.
Yes.
And it's 100% because I'm overweight. Because I crossed the boundary of like 235 and started becoming a tired person. Once I passed 250, I was just out like anywhere.
See, I'm so
while I'm
different,
driving, while I'm watching TV.
Yeah, I don't have that. My weight, I feel like, gives me insomnia instead. But my weight also gives me body aches. It's like, I didn't do anything. Why am I tired physically? Oh, yeah, it's because I'm
The correct answer was left side.
Left side. All right.
Which annoys my wife because my falling asleep on my left side is facing her, which means as soon as I'm out, I'm immediately snoring at her face. How do you...
This is granted, I actually sleep. Because I
Okay.
have trouble sleeping. So I don't mean like tossing and turning. If I'm like tired, like if I just worked like an early shift and I know I'm going to be able to fall asleep when I go to bed, I'll be specific on this too.
Does that mean it's a side?
No.
Hold on, I'm going to draw a diagram.
Okay. It's just a potato.
We're looking at 17 minutes. It's not bad.
Alright. So, this is you on your back.
Yes!
Legs
Yes!
straight up the wall.
Yes! I forgot!
So this is you wedge your butt up against the wall that your bed's against and shoot your legs up at a 90-degree angle towards your body.
Alright, so that's not how I sleep. But the story behind that is when Mark and I shared a room, we couldn't fall asleep, so we tried every sleeping position you possibly can, and Mark just did that, and I went along with it, and it was the most tired we felt that night, too. That was the problem.
Oh, man.
Alright, I fall asleep. When I go to bed at night, I lay on my tummy, and then I wake up on my back.
Okay, I thought it was the opposite. I was going to say back, because I know you usually have, like, headphones in and stuff.
No, I
feel
don't
like
have
that's
headphones
convenient.
in.
Oh, you just have your phone.
Yes, I
next
have my
to you.
phone.
Oh.
So I lay on my stomach, specifically like more left weight centered because I have my head pointing to the right, and then I leave my phone right next to my face so I can hear it best as possible.
Okay. Alright.
Because I can't fall asleep at night without listening to like podcasts or like Game Grumps or stuff.
Yeah.
Music I can't fall asleep to, and silence I can't fall asleep to. Oh, Mark, we're on our last question.
Oh, man. Tiebreaker.
This one, so on the Newlywed list, it just had a bunch of like dumb stuff too, like who's the better kisser,
Okay.
and like it was just a lot of dumb stuff. So I was like, let me go through this. Towards the bottom of the list, there was the question: if your partner chose any Pokemon as their starter, out of the starter Pokemon, what starter would they choose?
Oh, you know this.
And that's the thing. I was like, oh, I know this, so Mark's getting slapped, but no, we're not doing that. Are you drawing a picture of him? How about this? Do a starter, like out of the starters, and then if you could choose any Pokemon as well. But it has to be like, I guess, first form, because you're just starting out. So you can't be like, oh yeah, I want Ninetales. It's like, you would have to choose Vulpix.
Okay. So now I should not
I know. I don't know why I said that.
So that's my starter?
Yes. I feel like it's Vulpix, but I said that for you.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of this my starter, but all of my favorites are fire types. So I'm like, does it really make a difference? But that, you know what? I got it. Between two. But I'm going to go with this one. I don't think... And I'll explain why, because you're going to be a little thrown off. Alright. So who did you say is my starter?
Squirtle.
Of course. Squirtle, and I drew his little sunglasses from the original Indigo League anime.
Alright. I did Growlithe / Vulpix because I already said Vulpix. But I was like, I can't do that, so I did Growlithe.
So I was leaning Growlithe because I'm like, I got Doggy. And I love Arcanine. But then I'm like, wait. I'm lazy. So I went Ponyta because I can ride her.
And if Ponytas and Rapidash trust you, their flames don't affect you.
Boom. Right? Right?
Alright, Mark. You don't even know like half the starter Pokemon. I really want to write Taco Meat instead of Squirtle, but I know you like Squirtle.
Alright.
My starter one will be obvious once it's said.
You give me a second. I have to remember the other, I have to remember your other Pokemon too.
Oh, that should be easy.
I just forgot its name. That's where I'm struggling.
Draw a picture of it then.
It's gonna take so long if I draw the picture.
So,
I remember
hey
its
guys.
name.
Yeah.
So while Mark's drawing, I want to thank
I
you for
crossed it
watching
out.
this video so far.
I look like I drew two dongs and then I remembered his name. And then your starter.
Out of the starters. I was gonna do...
Oh, wait. Oh, what's its name? Oh, it's like,
If you're close, I'll give it to you, because you're not as well versed in Pokemon. There was a starter I was gonna do, because I've grown to like it a lot recently, but I was like, I don't think Mark knows it exists.
Okay. So your starter's that blue alligator thing?
Totodile.
Yes!
Yes, that's what I have. I have
Yes!
Totodile.
I remember.
So before you get to the next thing, I love Grookey as well. But he's
Yeah.
from the newest games. He's the green monkey. I sent you like
Yes,
50
yes,
pictures of.
yes.
I love him so much. But I was like, Totodile's my OG. I have never played through Gen 2 without picking Totodile. I never choose anyone else.
Alright, and of course, if it could be anybody, it's Shuckle.
Yes.
Shuckle.
So I was gonna do Nincada, because at least Nincada evolves. It's a cicada Pokemon that evolves into a cicada. But I was like, I would love to just be walking around on a journey with a Shuckle on my head. Like, just its shell on my head with his little legs dangling down. I love Shuckle.
So, bro, I gotta say, I think we passed because we thought we knew a lot about each other and found out we were wrong, and that's every married couple.
Yeah, alright, so if we're both right, then the reward is...
Big chaps. I love it. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. If you like this style of video, let us know, and we'll do more of them. And we want to do some more challenges to a la One Chip Challenge, which we know you guys enjoyed that. But a lot of the challenges take a long time, and we don't really have editing yet.
Yeah.
So,
this took 24 minutes. Not bad, but...
But anyway, comment with some ideas, some suggestions, and seriously, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Love you.
Alright. I think... Wow, you're not loyal. You failed the Newlywed Game.